Hi YouTube. So with Father's Day coming up and me not wanting to make it clear that I have a favorite parent, I figured I should introduce my dad to the channel. And Dad, why don't you come over and introduce yourself?
Hey, you two people.
You can see where I get my good looks from.
Is this my good side?
I mean, why do I look so much bigger than you?
You do.
So, this is my dad. His name is Darren, spelled with 2 A's. So you've known me for like the majority of my life, I'd say.
Yeah, when the milkman exited and I became your dad.
Yeah, around that time, most of it. Do you have any funny stories that you want to share with everybody? Kind of just give them a taste of my award-winning personality I've had since birth.
Not really. You're not funny.
Tell everybody the story about the cuss words and stuff.
Oh, that story. We are driving down the road and Isaiah is watching the road, you know, like all good passengers do. And all of a sudden this guy cuts me off and Isaiah sits up and he goes, and then he stops and I'm like, oh crap, let's see what goes on here. I said, what were you going to say? And then Isaiah goes, I can't say it, it's a bad word. I'm like, all right, I'll give you a pass. So what ended up happening was, you know, he's like, I was going to call him a stupid head. It's like, it's not that bad. Then I was like, inquiring minds wanted to know what other bad words, you know, do you know? And he said, do I still have a pass? I'm like, yeah, you still have a pass. And then he was like, grandfather, bull grandfather. I'm like, it's not bad. And I'm like, Jasmine, what bad words do you know? And she's like, do I get a pass? Mind you, she's about 2, maybe 3. And she's like, I was like, yeah, you get a pass. She's like, get out the way, you stupid. I was like, oh.
So you don't take any credit for the bad words I know? It was all my grandpa?
All your grandpa, not me.
Oh my God.
The only thing you learned from me was sarcasm and how to be a great, decent person because you care about everybody.
So tell me why, what is this picture? Like when was this taken?
This picture here is my pride possession. His mom had a job at JCPenney's and she was the photographer and Isaiah was her model. So there was pictures of him with nothing but a chef hat on. How to demon, you've been blessed. So this has always been my favorite because, you know, this is the true character of, you know, Isaiah since he's been.
Honestly, maybe I should be Big Bird this year for Halloween. So let's go through some would you rather questions to see how like compatible our personalities are. And like,
this ain't a drinking game?
No.
Oh, in that case.
He's like, I gotta be somewhere.
Play?
Would you rather swim 300 meters? How far is 300 meters?
Too far for me because I'm black. So that's 3 football fields.
3 football fields? Okay, would you rather swim 300 meters through shit or dead bodies?
I'd rather dead bodies. You can use them as flotation devices.
That's true. Also, like, is there like blood? Because how are you swimming through dead bodies? Like that's not something you can swim in. Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
The ability to lie.
You'd rather lose the ability to lie?
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. I'd rather just like be completely honest. I feel like eventually people would get used to it and they wouldn't ask anything they didn't want to know. Let's see, if you were reborn in a new life, would you rather be alive in the past or the future?
Past.
Past? What about all the oppression?
Didn't say I had to be black.
Oh, I guess that is true. I think I'd rather live in the future. Well, I mean, people are predicting that the world's gonna be like basically done for in like 30, 40 years. So maybe I don't want to live in the future. What the? This one's easy. Actually, maybe not easy for you. It depends on how you say. I want you to answer this one honestly. Would you rather have 3 kids and no money, or no kids and $3 million? What's your answer?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yes.
Currently, now define no money. Like,
I mean,
can I afford to live? Or am I living on the side of the road with my 3 children?
that's true. Like, why would you even want to have 3 kids that you're gonna have like give miserable lives to?
Too late.
We both know your answer. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
I'm not even your first kid, huh?
You're the middle child.
That's right. I forgot about that. And so you had your first son when you were. So would you rather have 7 fingers on each hand or 7 toes on each foot? Ew, can you imagine having 2 extra fingers?
I'd rather have them on my feet.
Yeah.
I can always keep shoes on
you can
or
hide that.
socks. Yeah.
Would you rather always speak your mind or never speak again?
Can I still use hand gestures?
Yeah.
Sign language?
Yeah.
Which is speaking.
Yeah, but I think like vocally speaking.
Oh.
I think I'd just rather speak my mind. I think that communicating would be a little bit more difficult. Okay, would you rather know how you will die or when you will die?
Prefer to know when.
I know, me too. Because if I know how, like, if I know, like, oh, I'm gonna die in a car accident, then I'm gonna be paranoid to ever get in a car ever again. But like,
or I'm gonna die on a Disneyland ride.
yeah.
Big old trip, right?
Yeah, exactly. But like, if I know like when, I can try to get like everything done, you know, like try to like plan my life, which isn't that great either, but
yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, some of the best things happen
yeah,
for no reason.
spontaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think I'd still rather know when. That way, kind of, because like I would be too paranoid knowing how. So, would you rather visit? You would rather visit 100 years in the past, right, rather than 100 in the future?
100 years in the past, that would be what? Oh, I lived there. What are you talking about?
You did not live there.
Yes, I did.
You're not 100 years old.
I feel it.
Okay, all right. So now, maybe you could just give me some like father-son advice. Like, what's something that maybe you learned growing up, or that your father like actually specifically told you? What's something that you've kept with you?
Oh, my dad. Which one? You know, a lot of my knowledge has come from personal experience. I mean, it's really not anything that someone has told me. It's just me living it. I believe that you treat others as, you know, you want them to treat you. Something to pass on to you from me. You have one sibling. You guys will fight and bicker and everything, but when it comes down to it, she will always get you. She may never understand you, but she'll get you because she'll know where you're coming from.
Yeah. Tell me your best dad jokes.
So, how do you make holy water?
How?
You pour all the hell out of it.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
The railroad crossing, railroad tie. Spell that without any eyes.
Railroad crossing, railroad ties. Spell that. T-H-A-T. Tried it.
Can't get it past you. But knock knock.
Who's there?
Dwayne.
Dwayne who?
Dwayne the bathtub I'm drowned in.
That's all the time we have.
I used to have a job collecting leaves. I was raking them in.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay.
This is painful. So do you have a favorite kid?
I do.
And who is that kid?
Who is that kid?
Yeah.
Well, my favorite is not that I have a favorite kid. I have favorite things about my kids.
Oh, okay.
Like, let's tell about the story when I was sitting there and I was asking people about my retirement, and Isaiah looked to him and said, "Isaiah, what do you have on my retirement when I get old and can't take care of myself?" He says, "Imagine this, Sunny Acres, where we only beat you once a day." I was like, Yeah, no. And then about that time, Jasmine chimes in. It's like, Dad, you can live on my mansion on the back 40, and I'll have a little ski lift that you can come up and eat dinner with me every day. So, favorite thing about her is that she's willing to take care of me.
Well, I mean, that's great.
You don't want to change my depends?
No, big no.
It depends?
It depends. No, it doesn't even depend. There's no discussion around it.
Change your diapers.
Yeah, well, sorry you had to do that. But if I had any choice in the matter, I mean, I would have done it myself. Okay, YouTube, I hope that you enjoyed meeting my father, who influences much of my humor, and
that's about it.
That's pretty much, that's the big thing, I would say. He's funny, I'm funny. I would like to say it learns in the family, but Jasmine's proof that it doesn't. So, with that being said, happy Father's Day. I hope that you all have a great weekend, and I will see you all again next week with a new video.